guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Ye being sued. Well, not Ye, but Donda Academy being sued. This is the fourth teacher that is coming out to sue Ye's Donda Academy. But as with the previous lawsuits, the claims are just not adding up. Some things they kind of make sense, some things are just not making any sense. Now, the first lawsuit that we learned about was the mother daughter duo. The lady that said, oh, the kids' medicine were eaten in the computer, it was in the kitchen, it was on the floor, and all of that nonsense. And you didn't want any metal forks at the school. The school door was inaccessible from the outside. And everyone on social media was like, duh, that is because of the school shooting. Duh, the metal fork is so that no one doesn't take a fork and jab each other. And she was just making some claims that were not adding up. The sushi part, social media was like, I'll send my child to a school that serves sushi because have you seen these canteen lunches? But then when she went on a television interview, she said, oh, they were given the option of fruits, water, or sushi. So she kept changing her mouth, and as such, people automatically knew that there was a lie because she wasn't consistent with the claims. Not just that, what pissed off most teachers, the fact that most teachers would lobby, try to raise funds to improve, the things that these mother-daughter duo was suing about. This woman wanted to take away from a school that she already saw struggling. So that was not sitting right for many educators. Many people believe that the woman and her daughter weren't true educators. They were just someone who maybe had the potential, and Ye gave them a free pass because, Ye does believe in his own people, despite what many people are brainwashed to believe that Ye doesn't work with black people. This school, Donda Academy, is filled with black people, and these are the people who keeps screwing him over with these lawsuits. You need to check the facts, guys, before you're brainwashed by the media and other people. But let's talk about this lawsuit because already there's just so many holes in it. This teacher's name is Isaiah Meadows. Now, I don't know what position Isaiah holds at Donda Academy because it's been reported that he was the assistant principal, he was the acting principal, he was the gym teacher. He has 4 different positions. So it seems as though Isaiah Meadows never ever had anything to do with Donda Academy or was there as a phantom, pretending to be something that he's not. They found out and they kicked his ass out, demoted him, and he's mad. But let's talk about it. Now, according to a report, it says Donda Academy is facing another lawsuit, this time from former gym teacher Isaiah Meadows. Now, there's one thing about me. When there's a report, I like to go through 5, 6, 7 different articles. And if you check my other channel, you can see that I've been through the reports because I spoke about this a few days ago on my other channel. So this is where I'm saying the story already is not adding up. What was Isaiah's position at this school? Isaiah is lying. Isaiah is telling some media outlet that he's a assistant principal, ex-assistant principal, gym teacher. His position is truly not known. Now let's continue. In the lawsuit, Meadows claimed that the private school lacked windows because West did not like glass. He further states the absence of windows caused students to be exposed to the elements. Now, this is how we know that these lawsuits are nothing but fallacious, right? The mother-daughter duo said the kids were locked inside all day. They weren't allowed to even get fresh air. And the classroom, they could just stay inside and look out through the glass mirror. This claim is saying there's no glass because you didn't like glass. Do you see? So if the reality is when his legal team sits and combine these lawsuits, the mother-daughter duo claims is not matching up with this or the third party. Too many disconnects. Also, there's another report that says the missing glass was from a skylight, right? And when it rained, water poured in and it left a foul odor. No, they're claiming that the glass is missing from the skylight because it does not like glass, and that is not true because if you're familiar with the former Donda Academy building, it was all glass. Not just that, Ye had designed a home for his family home. It is filled with glass. So the bedroom, it's just glass. And we've seen this as well, right? So many areas of the house, it's just glass. You can see their greenery all around. And Kim is obsessed with that house because there are portions of it that makes you feel as though you're outdoor, but you're just in a glass area. So you can tell already it's a lie. Just as the mother-daughter duo said that Ye didn't want the kids to play on the stairs because he was scared of stairs. We're talking about an entertainer who leaps and jumps and bounds. The first man to perform on a floating stage is scared of stage. So you can tell that this is just another fallacious attack against Ye. The reports, the claims, they're not adding up with the other people who are suing. Like, it's like a clownery. It's like a game show, that it's a joke, but they're still going through with it. And this is why I believe that, as he said, Ari Emanuel is gonna get people to always sue him so that he always has to fight these legal battle. The aim is not for these people to win these lawsuits. The aim is to always have Ye in court, debating a case. Legal fees after legal fees after legal fees. I don't know if you guys are getting the drift. That's the aim, right? Because these claims, they're not real. They're not real. They're not adding up because there's no way that four teachers can be suing and all four are contradicting each other. That's not making any sense. Does the school have glass or doesn't the school have glass? Mother daughter duo said doesn't want the kids in certain areas because of the glass doors, glass windows. This one is saying glass is missing, not adding up. But let's continue. Now it says Donda Academy, a privately owned school with gospel beliefs, has faced numerous lawsuits in the past due to its failure to provide basic health and safety measures. Among other reasons, the school has been embroiled in legal challenges with various issues leading to its involvement in multiple lawsuits. Yeah, but they're not adding up. And here this report is telling you that it's a Christian school. The other reports are telling you that it's a cult-like school. So do you see how the media manipulates and twists things? And we know that Ye is high on his religious belief, right? We know that he is a Christian. It's something that he has spoken about openly and unapologetically. So when these claims comes about, you can automatically tell that, some things are just not making any sense. Now, this other teacher is talking about faulty wiring at the school, and Isaiah also said that Ye had promised to pay for his rent at a Calabasas mansion. Every time I read that part, like that part actually gets me. He's saying that his rent, the school, that the academy had actually promised to give him over $38,000 monthly to pay for his rent at a Calabasas mansion. Like, how does that even make any sense? We know that schools, they do provide some type of boarding for teachers, but there's normally a limit, like a cutoff point, like you'll get a stipend for maybe $8,000, maybe $12,000, the maximum. But you're telling me that Donda Academy promised you to pay for a luxurious mansion at Calabasas. Like, let me tell you something, I believe that mental health is really real. And I believe that you need to start getting these teachers psychologically evaluated, to be really honest. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone, but I honestly believe that these people need to be psychologically evaluated before they are permitted into the classrooms, because these claims, they are just wild. Not that they should be restricted from the classrooms if they have a mental condition, depending on the mental condition, because I know that there are teachers out there with mental conditions and they are able to function up to full capacity, even better than most teacher. Now, Meadows is also claiming wrongful termination, claiming he was fired in August of 2020 after reporting numerous safety issues. That is what the previous teachers said as well. Now he's saying that the school septic tank would also overflow every other day. That is impossible. If a septic tank is overflowing every other day, they get it fixed, get someone come in, do the necessary work. It's not going to fill up for it to flow over every other day. Unless the first day when it flew over, they were like, let's do this cleanup and leave it to God. Peace. And then it kept on happening because school resumes the next day and they're using it. So this part here is really not making any sense. Chances are, if some more clarification is given to it, then we could understand better. Now, he's also claiming that there's exposed telephone and electrical wiring, which he said once started a fire near the student eating area. Schools burned down sometimes because of or catches on fire because of those little things. I believe that when it comes to electrical wiring, it is something that consistently needs assessment. But in this case, we don't know if what Meadows is saying is actually factual, because when you look at that rent situation, it's already really crazy. So again, it makes everything so questionable, right? Now, Meadows said he began making $18,400 a month when he started working at the school as an assistant principal. So here you go. You went from a gym teacher to an assistant principal, and said that there was a breach in the contract as he was promised rental assistance to afford the Calabasas home, which they never followed through. I would be crazy if you think that I would pay for a Calabasas home for a teacher. Like, that is wild, crazy. Now he's saying that he was forced to pay upwards of $60,000 to cover the remaining portion of his rent. This is wild. I'm not even gonna go there. But this is crazy. It is wild. No school is gonna do this for a teacher. None. You'll get your salary, you'll get your rental assistance, whatever that amount is. If you're like a special ed teacher, depending on the area, depending on the state that you're in as well. But this claim is just wild. Now, you said that in August 2022, he was told he would be terminated off his position. Now, they're saying that also, you know what he's claiming? He's claiming to have hearing loss as the other three teachers. I don't know what's going on, but as I've said to you guys, these lawsuits are just clownery. I think that they make it so obvious that they're lying because they know that there's really nothing to sue for. But it's just to, get ye exhausted with legal fees. That's just it. But let me tell you something. Take your time. If you want to have a good laugh, take your time and go through the article. You would be stunned. You would be shocked. And I bet you're going to have a really great laughter. But guys, I want to hear from you because this is really crazy. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care. See you all next time. Bye, guys.